mother 'cause she's dirty, and I don't have a decent bone in me. What you get is just what you see, yeah. I see it so, take it freely. I know the bad bits, ugly things you feed me. I never help but get to need it. So come on and see me. Yippee, yippee, I had to crucify some brother today. I don't dig what you got to say, so come on and say it. So come on and tell me twice. Come on and tell me twice. How's it going, folks? This is Wayne Orr, back with another classic lesson today. An absolute Manchester anthem, this one. Happy Mondays and Kinky Afro. I have done this one a number of years ago, so I thought I'd do a new version, new lick of paint, etc. And it's a really, really easy song to play, this one. Great one to sing as well. You're going to only need 2 chords for this acoustic version, so, you know, pretty much a beginner song as well. So, without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, so the song is in standard tuning, but as you can see for this particular version, you're going to want a capo on the 3rd fret, okay? And this is in key with the, you know, the proper song. Obviously, this is an acoustic version. If you don't want to sing it in this key, the beauty of having a capo, you can either move it down or, you know, take the capo completely off, sing it in a lower key. But I prefer to sing it in this key, which is the key of the song, okay? Now, we're only going to want 2 chords for this, as I said in the intro. Now, the first chord is an E minor 7, so we only need 1 finger for that. A lot of people do it with the 1st finger. I prefer to do it with my 2nd finger, so you can see there I'm on the 2nd fret relative to the capo on the A string, okay? And the 2nd chord is an A7. So we're going from that E minor 7 to an A7. So if you're doing it with the 2nd finger, that's just a case of moving the 2nd finger down to the D string and dropping your 3rd finger. That will be on the 2nd fret on the B string relative to the capo again. So we do a bar on each chord. You can hear that E minor 7, A7. And that is basically, you know, the meat and potatoes of the song, just these 2 chords. So I only went with your mother 'cause she's dirty, and I don't have a decent bone in me. What you get is just what you see. Okay, so a strumming pattern, and this adds loads of rhythm and makes it sound much better between those 2 chords. So in each chord we would have a down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up. So another thing that I do, I add these little embellishments in, so I'll play like an A7 sus4 chord. So when I'm on that A7, I'm just going to add my little pinky on the 3rd fret on the B string, relative to the capo, and it's also quite nice as well to do that sort of swap and change between the 2. 3rd fret on the top E string, so I'll also, you know, drop that in occasionally as well. So if I just give you an example of that, it would be... So that's the B string. And then we'll go through the top E string. Okay, another thing I do with the song, because it's pretty much, this is the meat and potatoes of the song. We play those 2 chords all the way through the song. So it's always nice to add a few dynamics in. When we go into the chorus bit, I tend to sort of quieten it down and do it with palm muting. So what palm muting is getting that part of your palm there, lightly resting it on the string, so we sort of dampen the sound of the chords, and we get switch to just downstrokes, we get this. Yippee, yippee, I had to crucify some brother today. I don't dare what you gotta say, just go on and say it. So come on and tell me twice. You know, you don't have to do that. You can just carry on strumming it and playing it all the way through. But I just think, you know, when you're playing songs like this live, it just adds a bit more dynamic. Okay, and that is pretty much all you're going to need. Okay, so thanks very much for watching. I hope you all dug that. You know, what an amazing song. You can't beat a bit of the Happy Mondays or any song from that Manchester era. You know, what a time to be alive. You know, what a great time for music. And off the back of that, we sort of had the Britpop explosion as well. And I'm just glad I grew up through the 90s. That was sort of my era. So there you go, a nice, easy way to play that song. So I hope you all dug that. If you got any other requests for Monday songs, you know, if you want any more, or not just Mondays, any from 50s to modern day that's going to work well on an acoustic guitar, a lot of you know the drill now, so you can either comment in the post below, or a good way to reach me these days is on social media. So I'm Wayne R Guitar on Facebook, Twitter, and now also Instagram. The information's also in the description if you want to check that out. And I'd appreciate it if you gave me a follow or a like on those platforms anyway. But if you do that way, if you want to, you can send me a personal message requesting a song. I do always try and reply to messages. You just got to respect. I do get quite a lot of requests, but you know, and I have to hemp at them a little bit. But don't let that put you off. Please do keep your requests coming, because that's what keeps this channel going, and I really do appreciate it. Thanks everyone who's subscribed and continues to do so. If you're not, please do. And a further way that you could help me out if you are subscribed is hitting the little notification bell that's somewhere down there, and you're going to get notified every time I post a video up, and obviously keep up to date. Word of mouth is also a powerful thing, as I always say, so please like and share my videos, tell your friends, work colleagues, you know, point them in my direction. I'd really appreciate that. And that just leads me to say have a great morning, day, night, whenever it is you're watching, and I'll catch you all for a lesson very soon. Take care.